If you look at the Seres Hadibros in our Parsha, there are 146 words for the corresponding to the first 5 commandments, and only 26 words corresponding to the last 5 of the Seres Hadibros. And if it's true that one set of Dibros were for the first 5, and the other tablet was for the last 5, we have a little bit of a discrepancy. 146 letters on one and only 26 on the other. How do you make them look even? The Mabit famously writes that the 26 words of the last 5 commandments of the 10 commandments are written quite large. And that is because those mitzvos, those commandments, represent all the mitzvos bein adam l'chavero, the mitzvos that correspond to the relationship between one man and another. And it is there where we have to make sure we are clear in understanding our responsibility to our fellow man. And that is why they're written largely. It's interesting to note that there's one word, besides for the word lo, that shows up almost as much in the last set of the Aseres Hadibros, and that is reyacha, including the last line, v'chol asher l'reyecha, everything that comes to your friend. The concept is that in order to live a meaningful life, a valuable life, a healthy life, the goal is to view everyone as a reyacha, as a friend, as a neighbor, as someone that you want, that you have the ability and the opportunity and the desire to influence to become better. Sometimes we feel that religion needs to emphasize the spiritual, the bein adam lamakom, more so than the bein adam l'chavero, the interpersonal. And others say sometimes we're putting too much emphasis on the bein adam l'chavero and not on the bein adam lamakom, and they're both correct. They both should need to be equally observed and sensitive to both. But what is undoubtedly true is that if we want our reyacha, our friends, our fellow Jews, to grow spiritually, to bring them on a path, on a journey towards a greater commitment to Hashem, we have to make sure that our bein adam l'chavero, that our interpersonal skills are rock solid. Everyone is a reyacha. Don't forget that those letters are written largely, so we don't forget how important it is. The Torah, the Gemara says, the beginning is Gemilas Chesed and the end is Gemilas Chesed. And if it starts with Chesed and it ends with Chesed, clothing Adam and taking care of Moshe, if it begins with Chesed and ends with Chesed, then our responsibility, even in the middle, is to be Kulo Chesed as well. Let's take this opportunity not to forget our responsibility to make sure we have lots of Re'im Ahuvim, lots of friends, and to continue to help them and ourselves grow spiritually, to continue to connect to Hashem, not just on the Aseres Hadibros, but all 613 mitzvos. Have a wonderful Shabbos.